Judith Butler's Subjects of Desire, Hegelian Reflections in 20th Century was published in 1987. Subjects of Desire present a concise philosophical microhistory. The framework of the book is constructed in a way to explore a single theme through different authors and texts, and how these authors mutually rediscover a path either connects or discontinues with previous trajectories. The book can be considered as an analysis of the subject and controversies about desire and the subject of desire in selected 20th century French philosophers. Introduced in Hegel's Phenomenology of Spirit, this subject's desire is structured with philosophical aims. Butler writes, it wants to know itself, but wants to find within the confines of this self the entirety of the external world. Indeed, its desire is to discover the entire domain of alterity as a reflection of itself, not merely to incorporate the world, but to externalize and enhance the borders of its very self. Butler's narrative is formed in four parts. First, the metaphysical defense of and against desire in Hegel's Phenomenology of Spirit. Second is the revision of Hegelian desire by Kojève and Hippolyte to exemplify this human subject as a mode of becoming, internally non-identical. Third is Sartre's post-Hegelian nostalgia for a self-identical subject and his version of desire as a vain metaphysical striving. Fourth is the post-Hegelian critique of metaphysical discourse on desire in a selective reading of Lacan, Deleuze, and Foucault. Butler's book presents how the theme of desire migrates from one writer to the next and how the writers articulate from their critical and innovative positions to what has now become a tradition. Her task is to trace the latest stage of philosophy's quarrel with the life of impulse, the philosophical effort to domesticate desire as an instance of metaphysical place, the struggle to come to terms with desire as a principle of metaphysical dislocation and psychic dissonance, and the effort to deploy desire to dislocate and defeat the metaphysics of identity. She is concerned with the dissolution of Hegelianism as well as the peculiar forms of its insistent re-emergence, its reformulation, and its reappearance even when subject faced its most vehement opposition. Indeed, this opposition keeps desire alive.